Hey y'all, what's up? What's going on? It is TRG the Red Goddess back with another video, and I am still in Mip seat right here. Say hi to Mip. Mip, say what's up. He cooling and shit or whatnot. Okay, but guess what, y'all? I wanted to tell y'all about this story like 2-3 days ago. I wanted to tell y'all when I had when I ended my last day of work. Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm still so motherfucking scared right now. Oh, let me put Mip down so I could just, I could get right. Woo, because now I'm all sweating and shit just about to talk to y'all about this. All right, y'all. Okay, so I had to put Mip down. All right, so y'all know energy goes into everything, right? Like this phone got energy, your room got energy, your car got energy, you have energy on you. Any materialistic thing has energy on them, right? Yeah. Okay. So my last day of work, right? Remember, it was 1/1/1, November 1st. But this happened on November 2nd. So I had this patient come out, right? Patient was in a room or in a unit of 12 rooms, right? And this is patient room 2. So I grade the patient, whatever, do what I gotta do. You know, my little spiel where I come and take vitals, basically doing that mission for the patient. Take care of the patient. Boom. All that's taken care of. I think the patient came up maybe like 12 a.m. on November 2nd. Probably even a little bit later than that. Whatever. But I done graded the patient and everything, right? So there was something on this patient that I did not see right away, but I kind of felt something was like, I don't know, it was very rare, like very, very rare. And I'm just looking at the patient because I'm trying to take their vitals and then they just keep moving all over the place. And I'm just like, bitch, just sit the fuck down. Like, what are you doing? So they finally sat down when they could have just sat wherever they were sitting at, and I could have just came over to them. They decided to come over near me. Oh my gosh, they came over near me. The fuck? You know what? Okay, I had to take a breather because I just thought about some shit. Okay, so took vitals. Boom. Got the came back in because I forgot to get the patient's weight. You know, you gotta get their weight, you gotta get their vitals. Make sure the room was already good prior to them coming up. Anyway, so I came back to get their weight. Still didn't notice a specific thing that they had. Now, let's fast forward. We're gonna fast forward to about 2:40. About 2:40, I started taking bloods. I started doing my blood draws. Mind you, remember the clock went back on November 2nd. So this is the second time, or this is the first time 2:40 came around, but this is the first or the second time around 2:00. That makes sense? Did I make that sound right? I don't know. Okay, but anyways, back to the story. Okay, so I come to do vitals on that specific patient, right? And I noticed honey was wearing a glove. And I'm just like, okay, you pretending to be doctor? What now? I don't know. The fuck? Like, why are you sleeping with a glove on? And not like just a regular, like, winter glove or a golf club. Was just shit. Do the golf people wear gloves? Or, you know, like, just gloves. Like, it was a hospital glove, you know? The latex glove. And I'm just looking like, okay, or maybe just, you know, their hands is cold. Because it's cold in that motherfucker. I ain't gonna hold you. It's so cold. Like, I always went in there with a straight up sweater underneath my scrubs. Because I'm like, hell no. Y'all talking about, oh, we can't wear coats and whatnot. Like, oh, we gotta have the company's logo on the scene on the shirt and all of this and that. Bitch, I'm cold. Fuck all of that. Okay? But let's... I'm getting carried away. Okay, so then, you know, I'm like, okay, since honey got the glove right here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave it where it's at, but I'm just gonna go above the arm, like I always start off above the arm, you know, at the top of the arm right here. So I said I'm gonna start right up there and start taking their blood. So honey done had moving veins. So as soon as I stuck the needle, the vein moved. So I'm like, oh fuck, now I gotta re-stick, like, cause and then the shit was so fucking awkward the way the patient was laying. I hate when patients do this when they laying down. Like, you let them know you coming to get blood, and they want to lay like sideways and shit. Like, bitch, I'm gonna poke you in your arm. Could you just like lay straight, flat on your back for me, just so I could get this shit done and over with and get the fuck out of here? But no, they want to make shit more complicated. So the way they was laying, their arm was, let me see, it was a left arm out. The left arm had the left hand had the glove on, and the right shoulder was over the body. So they was laying basically on their left side, but the left arm was out, right? It was out more than the right arm. And the right arm was covered up with like the blanket. And they basically was like just kind of like bundled up under that bitch. So I'm just like, you know, it is cold, whatever, like I said. So I'm going to just do with the arm that's hanging out. So because the fucking vein had moved, I had to take, you know, the needle out, and I had to re-stick. And I wanted to go back in the same spot, but I was like, you know, I ain't even about to chance all of this. Let me just find something real quick, like a quick vein that like I could see that's fucking up. Because if I can't feel and if I can't see it, then I'm not poking at all. Bottom line, right? So I end up like, you know, start going pulsating down the arm to see what I could feel or see what I could see. Because I'm like, damn, well shit, do you got any veins at all, motherfucker? Like, I'm like, maybe they is dehydrated. They did have fluid. So I'm like, damn, maybe they dehydrated. They ain't got no motherfucking veins. So now let me tell you, I had to go down to this hand with the glove. Okay, so now, even before I could even take the glove, I'm so glad I had on gloves. Before I could take the glove off, honey already done took the glove off. So I'm not knowing nothing. Thank Spirit. Oh, I thank you so much, Spirit. I am so grateful for you that I already had gloves on, because some people, when they're trying to look for a vein, they don't use gloves. They look with their bare hands first, and then they glove up. Then they do and prepare and prep and all of that. No. I glove up first, then I prep. Then I turn on the light, and then I handle business. Okay? So, I go down to this motherfucking hands, and not thinking I don't grab the motherfucker by the hand, but why this motherfucking patient grab my goddamn hand back? Knowing what the fuck they got on their hand. Knowing what the fuck they got on their hand. Why the fuck they like, it's like they grip my shit. And I'm just like, okay, well, I love you too. Y'all. All I know is like I felt like the hand, and then when I went to go turn it, like right here. Hold on, wait, y'all. I got my phone. I'm holding my phone. So I'm gonna have to hold it between my legs. Like right here, like I'm feeling like the hands or whatever, and then right here, all I saw was bumps. Oh my gosh. I can't breathe. Hold on, wait. I can't breathe right now. Wait a minute. Okay, hold on. I had to catch my breath because just reimagining it. You know, I resign and I decline any and all STIs, STDs, any infectious diseases from off of my body, from off of me, from off of my name, from off of my spirit. Ashe. Because, like, why the fuck would you grip my motherfucking hand when you know you got all them bumps traveling up your shit like that? Why would you grip my motherfucking hand like that? That is so disrespectful. That is, like, so rude and nasty. Bitch, you trying to pass it to me? And now, I kind of panicked a little bit. A lot of it. I panicked, and I switched my gloves in that second about 5 different times. Because, first of all, it was real crazy. And I'm like, why the fuck is all of this grace? Or is it Vaseline? I don't know what the fuck it was on. But all I know is I hurried up, got the blood. And when I like looked, I was not trying to look, but at the same time, I was trying to look. I was definitely trying to see what the fuck was that up under that damn hand. Cause what the fuck? Why is it? What is that? What is that, bruh? When I tell you, don't you know they say like, oh, don't look in your nigga phone, don't look in your man phone if you're not ready for what you want to say. Don't go through the phone, or don't go through your partner phone, whatever. Why the fuck I flipped that damn hand over? Child, it was a whole lot of openings and stuff right there, and I just was like, okay, we're done. Oh, you're all set. Put the bed down. I almost left the bed up. Put the bed down. Got the fuck about the room, and I immediately saw the nurse, and I said, "What the fuck is that? Did the motherfuckers got herpes? Do they got herpes? Please tell me right now." Almost fainted in the motherfucking floor, and they just looking at me like, "Wait, what? Do these bitch got herpes? Tell me right now. Do they got herpes? Cause what is that? What is on there? What's that? Like, and then they all gripping on my hand. This is why jail should be allowed for some folk, because at this point, is this a premeditated murder? Because that's what I'm thinking in my brain. This got to be premeditated. Because you had that glove on your hand when I came in, but when you snatched it and popped it off like that, and then noon I was traveling downward, you ain't think to say, oh, watch out, something. You just let me all fondling the hand and whatnot. You just start gripping my yo, oh my gosh. I should have punched that bitch in the face. Because at this point, I feel like that was done on purpose. I feel like that was like intentional. Nasty ass. Fucking nasty ass. But I didn't. And I did think that. I remember. I did think that, but I'm like, just hurry and get the fuck out of this room and find out what the fuck that is. Because I think the person was like off. Like rare. Like very, very, very rare. To the point where they walked in the room, paced back and forth, and then sat down, and then like just mad shit. So I felt like they like was like off or something. But that shit was intentional. I feel like that was intentional. Because why the fuck did you grip my hand like that? I came to draw blood, not hold no hands. Like why would you hold, like, tighten your grip on me like that? The fuck? That now that's racing back in my head, because that don't even make no sense. If I'm drawing your blood, why are you gripping my hand? That don't make no sense. Even if you off, you should be on and know about that, right? Or wrong? Or am I wrong? Or am I being too harsh? I hope I'm being too harsh, because you see some shit like that. I know a lot of motherfuckers that probably would have ran up out the room, left that ass up in the air, okay? And ain't said shit. But the charge nurse, ended up asking the other nurse about it, because the original nurse was on break. So charge was like, I don't know nothing about it. I wasn't told that. And when I got report before nurse went on break. So I'm like, please find out. I swear I'm gonna need a room by my damn self. I'm gonna need my own damn room at this point, because what the entire fuck? Y'all gonna have to get something checked out. I'm like, I did have on gloves, but like, these fucking see-through skin ass fucking gloves, like, the fuck? I'm not gonna lie, I definitely switched my gloves about 5 times after I seen it. I just kept switching it, and you know what? They probably seen that shit. Oh well, you know what? I don't even apologize for that, because it's better to be safe than sorry. Okay? Especially gripping my shit like that. It's better to be safe than sorry. But you know what? A little of her hand, yes, her hand, did touch my slave. It did. So the charge nurse is gonna come tell me No, they said it's eczema. Bitch, that ain't no motherfucking eczema. I know what eczema look like. And besides, I got 2.5 nieces that got eczema. And each of them had hand eczema. So I know what eczema look like. The fuck? And then what? Earlier in the year, right? I had a patient who actually did have come in with herpes simplex. Okay? Disease or whatever you want to call it. Herpes simplex disease, infection. They came in with that motherfucker. Okay? Beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. Had a fatty and all. Okay? She was pretty. Y'all gotta get it right. Y'all got to get it right. Y'all got to keep yourselves checked. Check them dicks. Check them balls. Even if you gotta check the booties, because you know a lot of them like that freaky shit and like getting done in their ass. Like in their assholes licked and shit. Like, that should be the first red flag there. But I know a lot of y'all women, y'all starting to like that shit with y'all nasty asses. I know y'all be liking them little fruity niggas that like getting done in their butt. Yep. We know. We know y'all like that shit. So, because y'all like that shit, y'all need to be more aware about what the fuck is happening. Y'all need to be more aware about the motherfucking bumps. Y'all see even a motherfucking pimple on the ass. Herpes. Immediate herpes. It's immediate herpes. I don't give a fuck where it's at. You see it on the elbow. Oh shit. Herpes. Get it checked out. Get it cleared. Okay? And mind you, that patient, hers was, in her coochie or whatever. And it actually looked like mosquito bites. So that was my first time ever seeing like real herpes before, like, like not the ones that you say on the TV. Excuse me. Not the ones that you say in the TV, but them ones was real ones. And they was like lined up like mosquito bites or whatever. I ain't never seen no shit like that. I said, oh, they even like lined up like connect far in a row. Like, I've never seen that before. Like, normally when you see like on the TV, they be showing like all pus and all type of shit like that. But yeah, hers was lined up. I think it was one matched. It was like if you tie in a shirt or tie in shoestrings, it like matched, like connect the dots. Kind of like, and it was like red. Oh, and I don't know if this was part of the herpes or what, but the motherfucker bitch couldn't walk. Let me stop calling her bitch. She's a goddess. The goddess couldn't walk, and I don't know if that got anything to do with the herpes, but I felt so bad, so beautiful, and I felt so bad. But yeah. So I say the herpes before. And them lines up on that finger like that hands straight in a row like that. Herpes. So, now you see why when they come to me talk about eczema, I'm just looking like, who you think you fooling? Who you think you talking to? I know that ain't no motherfucking eczema. Eczema been around for centuries and years. Okay? Rash. That wasn't no rash. That was a whole lot of herpes lined up in the section like Cheerios. Like, I seen it all. And then the hand in the middle was pussy and all of that. And y'all can go ahead and say it's an eczema if y'all want to. But that was not the eczema. That was the herpes. And let's not forget, it got on my sleeve. Not this one. No. This is when I was at work. It had got on my sleeve. I did end up washing that sweater that I had worn. But imagine if my bare hand was like right there and not the sweater. So I did wash the sweater. I don't know if the herpes came off the sweater or not, or what. I made sure to wash it. And I hope I'm going to just run it through the rash again just in case. But that's how my last night ended. That, y'all, it was very intense for me. And I'm not trying to be a victim and all, but I'm just saying, like, stuff like that should be told prior to me having to do blood. Even if the nurse had saying that, like, just let me know, like, hey, yo, old thing up in there got this, that, and the third or whatever, or you know what I'm saying? Like, put me on before I'm just shocked the motherfucking death like that. Like, damn. So I just thank Spirit, and I'm just grateful for Spirit that I did have my gloves on, and I'm always like protecting myself when I am like drawing blood or when I'm with a patient. And I'm glad I don't have those days are now long gone and far behind me. But yeah, that was my last night. Now y'all see why I needed to get about that motherfucking place. Like, come on now. Like, y'all could have warned a goddess. Come on, it's a queen right here. That somebody was up in this mug with that eczema herp. Like, what? Like, come on now. But, like I said, that is now done and over with. It is entrepreneur, goddess, boss queen status now. Fuck all that. But y'all, I just needed to get that off my chest because I ain't even gonna lie. I was in that motherfucker panting. I almost lost my motherfucking marbles. I was about to fucking faint. My blood pressure, I think my blood pressure raised damn near about what, 250 over 193? Yeah. No, I'm lying. I didn't get that high, but it could have. You shock a motherfucker like that, it is passable for your blood pressure to skyrocket like that. It didn't. Thank Spirit that it did. But I was in that motherfucker about to flip the fuck out because, bitch, don't be fucking surprising me with no goddamn honey nut herpes. Okay? Don't do that. The shit was all Gracie and I don't know if it was Vaseline. I don't know if she came with something else, but that was a Gracie ass glove. I don't know. It definitely looked like syrup. Honey was on it. I don't know, but don't ever shock the shit out of me like that. That is not the way to go. It is not appeasable. Is it appeasable, bear? It's not appeasable. Is it appealable? It's one of them motherfuckers with an APP. It was an app. Okay? It was an app. Alright? It wasn't motherfucking cool to do. It's just to flip that shit off like that. Bitch, what the fuck if that shit would have flew about goddamn face or something? Like, I just had my whole bare face. Like, luckily I had, I always keep my hair wrapped. But, like, damn, she don't flip that shit the fuck off. The shit could have, like, flicked me in the face. And you never know. People get the hurt off of any kind of way. You sitting on toilet seats. You fucking kissing. Shit. You high-fiving. That's why don't nobody... And you know what? My uncle is very smart because I got an uncle. He don't touch nobody's hands. And that's what's up. And I see why now. And he don't eat off y'all forks. He gonna look at that fork and he gonna tell you to rewash it. He gonna go get a plastics. Because, yeah, we ain't doing all of that. You can get herpes from the forks. Did you know that? Well, now you do if you didn't. So, yeah, I just had to get it off my chest. And now that I'm cool, I'm calm, and I collected y'all. So, thank you for listening to my story about the herp surprise. And I hope that person is okay, though. I really do hope that person is okay. And I prayed after I figured out that, you know what, it's in Spirit hands now. Because I know the bitch is lying about her having the fucking eczema. That ain't the eczema. That is the herpes. All right, y'all. This is TRG, the Ray Goddess, and I am out. Who is it? Oh, yeah. You guys, go ahead and go to www.moonchildmgk.com to shop for your holistic wholeness and healing measure, spiritual lifestyle, and practices. Okay? Thank you for rolling with me. 𝗪cie. I just uploaded Reality Downloading, which is a herbal smoke blend made of mugwort. All right? So you can go up there, go to the site, head there and look up there. Remember, I also provide services. I also have new finds, which could be anything that looks desirable, or that you're not used to seeing a lot or all the time, or that helps you within the practice for like protection maybe, or maybe for like healing, or maybe as an offering. So whatever it may be, I can find whatever you may need, whatever you're looking for. Holla at me, all right? What you talking about? And let me see what else I got up there. We got some crystals, sage, Palo Santo, incense. I think I already said that, but you got sources, you got powders, you got spiritual oils. So yeah, go up there and browse the site. Take a look, take a peek. Let me know what you think. No, but for real. For real. Y'all go look at www.movechildmgk.com, alright? And thanks for rooting with me. This is, once again, 𝗍𝗏, the Red Goddess, and I am out. Ashe.